Hello and welcome to the San Miguel Brief, a space for everyone and special for our English-speaking community. I'm Maria and today we have very important local updates from San Miguel. But let's begin with the exchange rate. The US dollar is currently trended at 17.55 pesos for buying and 18.68 pesos for selling. Exchange rates can fluctuate through the day depending on global market and local economic activity, so it's always good to keep an eye on them. If you are planning to exchange money or make an international purchase, check the latest rate could help you to make most on your dollars. And now moving on to the weather. Today we're enjoying a 50 degrees with cold, clear skies and a crisp afternoon in San Miguel. Tomorrow's forecast shows us a low of 4 and a high of 21 degrees. So you might want to double up and early in the day, but expect a comfortable afternoon with some sunshine. Perfect weather to stroll around the town and enjoy a warm coffee outdoors. That's one of my biggest favorite plans. Go out to the outdoors and enjoy today's weather because today is really freezing. I'm getting so cold and I feel all my body just freezing and I don't like this. Sometimes I like the weather when it is cold because it feels like warmer whenever you are on your bed with all your comfy, and that's such a grateful and wonderful way to spend all the cold weather. But what happens whenever you need to go outside? Going outside with this weather, it's kind of tricky and sometimes complicated because you can go out of your bed. Again, I'm saying that it's kind of complicated, but let's enjoy this beautiful weather because tomorrow we are having kind of the same temperatures. So just be prepared for the weather. If you like it, just enjoy it. And if you want to send a message about what team are you, if you are cold or hot, I'm going to remember you our WhatsApp that is 415-296-4668. So there you have our WhatsApp. So if you want to send a message talking about the weather, if you have something really important and announce something bigger to mention, just contact us, and of course we are going to read your message and I'll give you a response, or maybe we could have a little conversation, or maybe we could discuss about the weather and the temperature, so it will be so beautiful. And now we have a community report at the neighborhoods from Tinajitas Street have raised concerns about the accumulation of garbage in the area. They report that some residents are not respecting the time of the collection, leaving the trash bags out of the wrong times, which is causing bad odors and a visual pollution in the neighborhood. So let's go and see what's going on.
Residents from San Antonio neighborhood have expressed a concern over the growing accumulation of trash on several street corners, particularly at Tinajitas Street and the corner of Pipila. Through the message of the community WhatsApp line, neighborhood report that some of the people have been leaving the garbage bags outdoor or early too late, instead of wearing of the collection truck or hat cart. This, they say, is creating bad smell, visual pollution and negative image of the area. These situations worsens when the stray dogs treat open the bags in search for food, spreading waste along the sidewalks and streets. Neighborhoods are asking municipal authorities and the Department of Public Service and Ecology to take actions, suggesting measures such as awareness camping, improved supervision, or designing drop-off points of trash. They also encourage the community to be more responsible, taking out their garbage only when the collection truck or car is passing by, to avoid further mess and contamination. Residents highlight that the cleanliness and care of our environment depend on everyone, Authorities emphasized and the collective effort to keep San Miguel clean and beautiful.
So as you can see, there is a lot of garbage and a lot of trash on that area, and it is not something to be proud and only something to that is so good to see, or even though it smells. So this is just announced for the authorities and for everyone, because the problem in here is not about just the authorities not making their job. It's about this kind of whatever, I'm going to take off my trash. I don't even care if what happened. I just don't want it in my home. And yes, maybe you don't want on your home or your bedrooms, whatever, but you put it on the streets and it's the street of your home. So just be respectful with this and make something really conscious and be respectful with the space of everyone, because this is public space too. This is a street that a lot of persons pass in this time of street. So please make a big effort. I know that we don't want to have trash on our homes, and even though, because this smell really not good at all, I know that, but it is not that good just to throw it away or put it outside and with this mentality that okay, it doesn't bother me, it's okay, because it does bother a lot of persons too. So please just keep it on a special area on your house whenever you could put the trash, or maybe just pay a really attention whenever the trash pass, so you could put it on the correct way and everybody will love it and enjoy it. The clean street, everything beautiful, and you don't need to get worried about anything. And now we're going to a report for the fire department updates on the incidents and arrests that took place through the week. So let's go and see what they are going to talk about us.
Lamentablemente, pues bueno, tenemos cosas tristes que comunicar también en el hecho de los sucesos ocurridos el día de ayer en la comunidad de Corral de Piedras de Arriba, en donde por ahí alrededor de un poco antes de las 6 de la tarde nos solicitan el apoyo para lo que es el rescate de una menor, la cual cayó a un cuerpo de agua y pues lamentablemente pues ya no se pudo hacer mucho, ya que el lugar pues estaba un poco profundo y pues el lugar bastante alejado. Pues en el espacio donde se da este hecho es cerca de la comunidad de Corral de Piedras de Arriba, una menor de 13 años de edad. Acude la unidad 347-350 y pues se trabaja en coordinación con los elementos de Cruz Roja y Protección Civil para poder realizar la búsqueda y la recuperación. Y bueno, lamentablemente se confirma la situación y pues bueno, queremos seguir haciendo la recomendación básica y principal para todos y cada uno de los que acudimos a los diferentes lugares donde se encuentren estos cuerpos de agua, arroyos, ríos, bordos, presas. Pues vamos a evitar este tipo de situaciones. Lamentable pues que veamos estos casos y bueno, nosotros siempre estaremos atentos a la necesidad de la ciudadanía y en el momento en que nos soliciten, ahí estaremos. Quiero comentar también, pasando a otro término, quiero comentar que pues bueno, ya se está dando de lleno lo que es la atención a la temporada que inicia en 2025, a los incendios de tipo pastizal, que pues bueno, lamentablemente también el día de ayer, con tristeza vemos la falta de empatía de la gente, porque sí, puedo decirlo que el hecho de ayer, precisamente, pues ya hablar de un siniestro ya de grandes dimensiones, como lo que fue el que se presenta en carretera San Miguel de Doctor Mora, a la altura por ahí de un balneario conocido, entre la comunidad de Luz de Jacales y por allá lo que es parte alta de la entrada a San José de la Amistad, en donde pues bueno, vemos un incendio ya de grandes magnitudes. Lamentablemente pues hablamos de unas 6-8 hectáreas siniestradas, que de alguna manera esto pues ya es un daño considerable. La flora, la fauna y sobre todo por la contaminación que esto genera nos pone los focos en rojo. Quiero pedirles a todos y cada uno que por favor evitemos este tipo de situaciones. Se pusieron en riesgo algunos domicilios, también es importante mencionarlo. pusieron en riesgo y están, pues hay que estar muy atentos a estas situaciones. Vamos a evitar, si se detecta alguna persona provocando este tipo de situaciones, por favor repórtenla. Hoy en día tenemos la tecnología muy al alcance de nuestra mano, si es posible tomar una fotografía, un video o algo. Esto nos va a servir de mucho porque al final del día tenemos que entender, independientemente de generar un castigo o pedir que se castigue, pues yo creo que lo más importante es seguir considerando que el planeta es la única casa que tenemos para todos los seres humanos y que seguimos atentando. Ahorita pues hemos visto, un servidor se ha dado a la tarea de monitorear todo o la mayor parte del municipio, sobre todo en las comunidades rurales, la cantidad de pasto, la cantidad de follaje que ha crecido, pues simplemente vemos el que conocemos como xotol. Hay algunos espacios que ha crecido casi un promedio de 3 metros y medio, que salió bastante, pero también el pasto está rebasando los 80 centímetros, casi el metro. Ayer en este siniestro pues veíamos llamas aproximadamente de 6 a 8 metros de altura, pues bueno, y por las condiciones climatológicas el viento estuvo muy en contra. Esto se fue muy rápido, la situación se generó una cuestión de muy alto riesgo por los domicilios que tenemos cerca. Los animales, algunos caballos que se encontraban pastando amarrados en el lugar, pues tuvimos que intervenir para poder evitar que ocurriera una desgracia. Entonces queremos seguir pidiendo esta parte.
So as you can see, there is a lot of reports about the fire department, and this is announced for everybody that is watching us right now. I know that sometimes it is complicated go outside because we don't know what happened whenever we go out. It is a lot of activity and a lot of car passings, a lot of the nature, everything could happen. But right now they make this announced to everybody because there is a lot of fire incidents that probably aimed to your homes and to yourselves, so be careful. And there is a lot of too about this this terrible accident about a girl, so just pay attention. And of course there is something, it is impossible about the safety of everyone, but it can be possible if you can contact them at the right time and the right place, and everything will be fine. So take your life on safe, the safety of everyone, the safety of your homes or everybody. So just they put the number of the fire department, and if you want it again, you could wait until this episode ends, and you could go down to this part so you could have it at the hand. And if you have something to announce, again, the San Miguel brief is a space for you. So I'm going to remember you our WhatsApp. There is 415-296-466. So if you have any kind of situation, something to report, if you want to make an announcement and the authorities are not giving the response that you want or even seeing the message, please send us a message, and of course we're going to do it for you, just to have this and a space for you, for information, for updates, for news, for reports, for local events. Anything can happen, so this is a space for you and for everyone. And now let's take a look at the short segments about the fair organized by the public library.
This is how the public library fair was celebrated in San Miguel de Allende, an event filled with culture, learning, and community. The Civic Plaza became a vibrant space for books, stories, and creativity. 14 workshops, reading, book presentation, and activities for all ages. A fair designed for both on San Miguel locals and visitors who come together to enjoy art, literature, and meaningful connections with local authors. The public library continues to be a place that brings people together. Remind us that reading is also a way to celebrate life in San Miguel. We need to remember that culture and art is one language that we need to know. One language that helps us to grow in ourselves and in other places that we never imagined. Help us to know more about the way that we are living, the thoughts that we have, and maybe the kind of beliefs that we have from the future. Culture and art help us to make friendships,
to start new things that we never imagined that we could have someday. Because a space like this creates something really special, create community, create a meaning. So we hope the public library still been have a lot of this kind of activities so we can go and enjoy and learn more about everything about the world, about San Miguel, and especially about ourselves. So as you can see, at evented future workshops, courses, and variety of cultural and artistic activities for the community. This is kind of very special activities because they make something really special about the friendships, about the connections, about know more about the workshops. These workshops really help you to know more about yourself, about the things that you thought that you could never make, but then you make it perfectly, or maybe not perfectly, but perfect for you with a lot of meaning, with a lot of sense. Of course, we have the literature that it's something really special for everybody, that connects something really special to your brain, to your chemistry, that make you think to the opposite ways that maybe you were thinking. So these kind of activities are for everybody. This is something special. That is not just for one center of one particular people or person. So you can go and enjoy it. We hope that the public library has still been doing more of these workshops and activities because I heard that much of people love it and want to enjoy another section of this kind of activity. So it will be so interesting. And of course, the San Miguel Brief is a space to announce that. And talking about announce, we are going to go to our favorite section that is Heads Up.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
Come and enjoy one of the most beautiful concert series in San Miguel de Allende. From November 30 to December 14 of 2025, the Templo de la Tercera Orden will host a series of magnificent organ concerts that you won't want to miss. The schedule Sunday, November 30 at 1:30 p.m. to organize in concert. Thursday, December 4th at 6 p.m. organ and voice concert. Sunday, December 7th at 1:30 p.m. organ and brass quiet concert. Thursday, December 11th organ concert. Sunday, December 14th closing organ concert, a celebration of music, culture and tradition, right in the heart of San Miguel de Allende. Won't miss it. Now, let's go to see what's going on about jazz. Casa El Negromante invites you to a film Secret, a series taking place on Thursday, the 13th, Friday, and the 14th on Saturday, and the 15th at 12 p.m. All films are released to jazz, and the admission is free. Don't miss this cultural event at Casa El Negromante. And remember that we are going to announce more things related to Jazz and Blues Festival.
Heads up, this is World Around Town.
So I'm going to remember you our WhatsApp, that is 415-296-4668. In case you have something like this kind of activities, announcement, if you want to make a space for them, or if you were asking or searching a space for everyone to see your announced, your events, your activities, remember that the San Miguel Brief is a space for you, and you can contact us, and of course we're going to give all the information, the steps that you need to follow if you want to be part of this space of Heads Up, our favorite section. And if you like it, just send us a message talking about your event, your idea, or if you want to give us little interviews, something really important on information, something that you need to report or say that is vital information for everybody, just send us a message, and of course this will be a space for you. And now, a national news story. Yesterday, the federal agents visited the offices of several media outlets to conduct inspection and review their operations, and in some cases to verify the content that they are broadcasting or publishing. So let's go and see what's going on with this situation.
Los medios de comunicación fuimos blanco de una nueva ofensiva contra la libertad de prensa y la libertad de expresión. Una muestra más del hostigamiento del gobierno para acallar a las voces críticas. El asedio que de un tiempo a la fecha emprendió el gobierno federal tuvo este viernes un nuevo y desafortunado capítulo. En esta ocasión, usando la estructura de la Secretaría del Trabajo y Previsión Social. Personal de esa dependencia se presentó en las instalaciones de TV Azteca para llevar a cabo una inspección tan extraordinaria como dolosa. Una clara muestra del poder del Estado contra el periodismo libre y comprometido con la verdad. No fue un hecho aislado contra un medio de comunicación. Fue una acción coordinada y perfectamente planeada. Pasó lo mismo en el periódico Reforma. Este sábado, el diario publicó en primera plana que recibió una inspección de la Secretaría del Trabajo, apenas un día después de publicar un reportaje que cuestionó la vulnerabilidad de la presidenta frente a un sujeto ebrio. Reforma calificó la visita como un acto de hostigamiento. El uso perturbador de las instituciones del Estado se anticipó meses atrás, cuando la Secretaría del Trabajo presentó su programa de inspección 2025. La iniciativa privada en general y los medios de comunicación en particular advirtieron que la amplitud del programa abría la puerta al uso discrecional de las revisiones como herramienta política. Por ahora, la Secretaría del Trabajo no ha explicado los motivos específicos de la irregular y opaca visita a las instalaciones de TV Azteca. Lo cierto es que tal acción alimenta las sospechas de que la autoridad está usando todo el poder del Estado contra los medios incómodos, que con el único propósito de informar con la verdad a sus audiencias, se atreven a cuestionar las acciones del gobierno. Fuerza Informativa Azteca.
So now during these moments, I know that it is kind of confusing or maybe a danger to tell the communication to be transparency about what's going on the country, what's going on around the world. So as you can see, there is kind of troubles about the journalism and how the government is respond to give the information to everyone. So of course we are with the persons that work on this media and that feel kind of trouble, that sometimes are very sad or feel like something to relate to being in a war just to give the information to everyone. So of course we are with you guys, and this is the information that we have until today. Of course, if we know more news about this theme in particular, we are going to talk with you. We are going to mention right here on your space, because the San Miguel Brief is going and is making a big effort to give you the truly communication, because it's the only thing that we believe on. So this is everything about the national news, and of course I'm going to remember you that I hope everyone passed a lovely weekend. And if you have something to mention to us, if you want, give us a message about how your weekend was, if something happened, if something particularly changed your mind, or there is something really amazing that we don't know, of course send us a message, and that will be so awesome to know more about you, more about what you like, what do you think about the San Miguel Brief, and we would like to join this. This is everything for today's episode. Today is Monday, and of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow with more information, more reports, and more news of San Miguel and around the world. So that's everything, and yeah, that's everything, guys. See you tomorrow.